What is up, my veggies? My name is VTR, and welcome back to another movie review. And today, we're going to be reviewing A Nightmare on Elm Street 4, The Dream Master. Before I get into any thoughts, let's read the synopsis. Freddy Krueger gives some more suburban teens something to dream about. That's literally the synopsis. That is a terrible synopsis for them. So I'll try my best to give my own. So this movie takes place after we follow the main character, the three surviving characters from the last movie, for the first bit of the movie, and then after that we follow new characters. Um, and basically, our final girl, I guess you could say, she is kind of every time someone dies, she kind of inherits their abilities or their talents or whatever. And then that's basically like the Dream Master port port part of the movie. With that being said, though, I had very low expectations going into the Dream Master. Because I knew my thought process was like, okay, all after Dream Warriors, it's all downhill. And okay, so I think the movie starts out like the first bit when it's still the three characters from the first film, the last film, are it's pretty good. Even though what's her name? Uh, Kristen, I believe was her name. Yeah, I think. Uh, yeah, I believe so. She was played by a different actress this time around. But still, I feel like the movie did a pretty decent job at that point. And then when we start following the other characters, there's where the problem starts setting in. There's a few kills that are like really lame, especially the one with the like karate stuff. It's a really lame one. There is some creative stuff in there, like there's a special effects with this bug stuff, which is a really nice special effect. There's one where like literally Freddy sucks the life out of somebody, literally, and it's definitely a nice effect as well. But a lot of the time, the acting from certain characters can be really bad. Like there's one in between the main character from the last movie and the main character from this movie, basically having a conversation, and the acting there is so bad. Like it sounds like they're not even trying. And at other points, our main character, I think her name was Alice, I think. She at points she can act fine. At points she has but at other points it's kind of not good. It's kind of stilted. Robert Englund, I still feel like he does still have the scariness of Freddy in this movie. I don't think we've gone into full on like Looney Tune goofiness that we get in the later films. It's definitely a little more than it was last time. But and also something about Robert Englund's performance in this one, I don't know. Something about it feels a little odd. I guess it's just the way Freddy sounds. Feels a little weird to me, but that may just be me. But overall, I think this movie was just okay. I don't think it was anything great. I watched this one with a couple buds, and it does have some creative ideas. Um, I don't like how this franchise keeps adding rules and taking rules away and like stuff like that. I don't like that. I think it's kind of, I don't know what the word is, but it's kind of, well, I guess lame would be the word I'm looking for. Um, and also confusing and all over the place. and I don't even know what to 100% think about this. Some of the choice decisions made in the movie. Our side characters are fine. They're kind of one note. They're like, oh, I'm the smart one. Oh, I like to exercise and I hate bugs. I do karate and I'm the girl from the last movie's boyfriend. Um, Literally, most of the characters are like one note characters. There's not much to them. There's not much where they're like, okay, this character has this compelling storyline and this is what's compelling this character and everything. No, there's not a lot of that. Alice is an interesting character. She's just like I said, her acting can be very spotty. The actress's acting is very spotty, which is a little concerning. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's pretty concerning. It sucks how concerning the film uh that concerning with like the acting. It's like you don't know what you're gonna get with her acting, but like it's not as bad as I was expecting it was gonna be going in. So that's good. That's a plus. But still not being that great still isn't really a plus. Um like I said, a lot of the there's some creative ideas in this, but like a lot of it feels like you're going through the motions. In the movie, like, oh, we got to get through this. We got to get through this. Okay, we know how this stuff works now. Someone's gonna die. She's gonna gain their power and everything. Like, there's one scene that I also don't understand. It's like kind of like we're like they're asleep. With the two of the characters are asleep and they're in this loop. Then like they were still driving. They wake up in a car crash. It doesn't make a lot of sense. I don't know. It doesn't make a lot of sense. And this movie does definitely starts to be where I'm like, okay, questioning. I can buy them adding the rules for the last two movies and everything because I feel like okay, that doesn't really change how Freddy works. Here's like, okay, what are the rules for this franchise now? Because like it's like they put all their rules in a hat and they're like, okay, this is a new rule we're throwing out. And I guess it's their way of trying. It might be their way of trying to mix it up for a new movie and everything. Because there are some creative ideas, especially with some of the dream sequences. Um, like we see the like there's a waterbed thing, which is really neat. Like the shot seeing him in the waterbed after it happens is also doesn't make a lot of sense. But there's a lot in this movie that's I'm like that doesn't make a lot of sense, like at all. But that critics give this movie a 53%. Audiences give it a 43, which I don't feel like is a bad spot to really put it. Um, it's just okay. So I know I've been doing this a lot lately, but I'm going straight down the middle. I'm gonna give it a 2.5 out of 5. Going straight down the middle because this movie is just okay. That's where I'm gonna go with this. Is like the movie's just okay. What do you guys think of A Nightmare on Elm Street Part 4, The Dream Master? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Do you think I'm a dum dum for what I think about the movie? Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. But that's really all I have to say for this review. Um, I will be trying to get. I will try to get the next movie out a little sooner, hopefully. Sometime next week is what I'm hoping for. But as of right now, this is where I'm at. I hope you guys did enjoy this review, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.